Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1972 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Seattle Pilots and the Kansas City Royals at Municipal Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Dave Roberts, whose record is 1-3 with a 9.78 ERA. And pitching for the Royals is Steve Busby, whose record is 3-5 with a 4.23 ERA. Okay, we have won back-to-back games here against the Royals so far this series. This is the first series that we've won. I mean, we've already won 2 out of 3. The first series that we've won since the very first series of the season at home versus the A's. So I guess that means we are making some progress. We're 6-7 in the month, and we're 11-28 overall. We're trying to wrap up the series sweep against Steve Busby, who is the Royals ace. We'll do a deep dive on him when we get a chance. I know we've talked about him in the past seasons, but it's fun to go over Steve Busby's career because of all the 3 no-hitters that he threw. And I think a lot of people, even if you're a fan of baseball, may not remember that. So we're going to cover Steve Busby a little more in depth when we get the opportunity. But this is also a special day because we are giving away prizes today during the 7th inning stretch. Just to show you right here, we've got all 15 ducks lined up and ready to go. When we get to the 7th inning stretch, we'll shuffle them all up one time and we'll run them for a minute and 45 seconds. And so that is upcoming, as I said, in the 7th inning stretch. For anyone who does win a prize, unless you're an automatic entry, I will have my email down below in the comments, and you'll have to email me with your address so I can ship you your prize. So I'm letting you know that now in case you don't get a chance to stick around and learn that during the duck race that takes place. Okay, let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. You must be a subscriber to get in on our giveaways. We do these free giveaways every 40 games in our season. So the next one will take place during game 80. Okay, Dave Roberts, he's been pretty bad for us since we've traded for him. Everybody in the bullpen is good to go. And why not run back the same lineup for the 3rd consecutive game? We have a righty on the mound, so it's our lineup typically versus righties. Van Kelly will get another start at short. BOCCABELLA at catcher. And we keep running Greg PRYOR out there at 3rd base. Let's do the official lineup rundown for today's ball game. Batting leadoff in center field is Johnny Jeter. Batting second at second base is Tito Fuentes. Batting third in right field is Dave Parker. Batting cleanup in left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting fifth at first base is SKIDMORE. Batting sixth at shortstop is Van Kelly. Batting seventh and catching is John BOCCABELLA. Batting eighth at third base is Greg PRYOR. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Dave Roberts. Okay, Steve Busby, you'll see his 1973 rookie card with George Doc Medich up there and Dick Copert in the middle. He, of course, wasn't in the majors until 1972. So all of these stats that you see here are all Baseball Mogul in our sim. He is 3-5 this season with a 4.23 ERA. 40 strikeouts in 60 innings pitched, and opponents are batting .251 against him. A couple of complete games already this year. Fastball tops out at 91 miles an hour. A very high percentage ground ball pitcher. He's at right around 52%. Sinking fastball is the only good pitch he has right now. It's rated an 86. Overall rated an 88. The 22-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. We're going to click on his name. It's going to take us to the baseball reference page. And you'll see up here it says he's a 2-time All-Star. Originally drafted by the Giants in the 4th round, but he did not sign. And then he was drafted by the Kansas City Royals in the 2nd round of the 1971 draft out of USC. There's the schools. Nickname is Buzz. We like that, Buzz Buzz. He is the cousin of Jim Busby. 70 career wins and a pretty good WAR, 16.1. And here is the entirety of his career, back-to-back All-Stars in 1974 and 75. He won 40 games total over those 2 years. And then it appears that his innings pitch load may have caused some arm injuries. He did not pitch in 1977, tried to make a comeback, and was out of baseball by 1981. He finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year in 1973, and he did get some MVP votes the year that he won 22 games. He has 7 career shutouts, and like I said, I believe 3 of those are from no-hitters, but we'll verify that in just a couple of minutes here. Scroll on down. I don't think he's going to have much of a transaction. Yeah, there it is. It did not sign by the Giants. Drafted by the Royals. He was released in 1980 and signed as a free agent by the Cardinals. But as we saw, he did not pitch a game in the majors for them. Maybe perhaps he was in the minor leagues. Let's look at his wiki. Here's the Steve Busby Wikipedia page. Was a 20-game winner who threw a pair of no-hitters. I'm sorry, 2 no-hitters, not 3. Despite struggling with injuries during his high school career, Busby was selected by the Giants. After a knee injury, the Giants reduced their contract offer, and he elected to attend USC. While in school, he suffered an arm injury, but recovered to lead the team to the 1971 College World Series. He also took a creative writing course where he was taught by Rod Serling of the Twilight Zone. Very interesting. After being drafted by the Royals in 1971, he made it to the majors late in the 72 season, throwing 3 complete games and having a 1.58 ERA in 5 starts. In 1973, he threw a no-hitter against the Tigers on April 27th and finished the year with 16 wins, tying for 3rd in the American League Rookie of the Year voting. In 1974, he was even better, winning 22 games, making the All-Star team, and hurling his 2nd no-hitter, this time against the Brew Crew. In his next start after the no-hitter, he went 5 1/3 innings before giving up a hit, retiring 33 straight batters over the 2 games. In 1975, Busby won 18 games and, again, was an All-Star. He was soon slowed by shoulder and knee injuries, causing him to miss the entire 1977 season. He retired as a player following the 1980 season. Along with Amos Otis, he was an inaugural inductee of the Kansas City Royals. I guess I'm assuming into their Hall of Fame. Bill James created a formula to calculate how likely a pitcher is to pitch a no-hitter. Based on that formula, Busby was the least likely pitcher in Major League histories of pitchers who actually pitched 2 no-hitters to pitch 2 no-hitters that he did. See expected no-hitters. Well, maybe we could do that some other time. After his playing days, Busby was a television broadcaster for the Rangers, while for 13 years, doing radio games for the club and play-by-play and color as late as 2017. In 1989, he played for the Orlando Juice of the Senior Professional Baseball Association. He is the 4th cousin of outfielder Jim Busby. Okay. Well, there we go. We learned a lot there. He was taught by Rod Serling. Who knew? We'll take a look at the defense for the Royals. They're mixing it up a little bit today. They got Tommy Harper in left field, very poor defensively. And in center field, they have Cesar CEDENO because we know he suffered that injury to Tommy Agee yesterday during the ball game. So outfield not looking too hot. Third base is a real problem for them as well, as Severson will get the start at third. First base also below league average with FIORE, and behind home plate is HEALY. Okay, Johnny Jeter will lead it off against Steve Busby, and a ground ball almost gets through. Second baseman Dick McAuliffe will make the play. One down. Here's Tito Fuentes, striking out, swinging. 2 quick outs for Busby. And then Dave Parker, 2-2. Lines it to left. That's going to fall in and get to the wall for a double. I feel like it's been a long time since we had an extra base hit. That is Parker's 12th double. At the beginning of the month, he was leading the American League in doubles. I don't know where he stands right now, but that's his first in quite a while. And he is in scoring position for Jose CRUZ, who hits a ground ball to short. Jackie Hernandez will make the play. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Royals lineup for today. Because there's a lefty on the mound, I assume that's why they're primarily righties today. Batting leadoff in right field is Fred RICO. Batting second in left field is Tommy Harper. Batting third and catching is Fran HEALY. Batting cleanup at first base is Mike FIORE. Batting fifth at second base is Dick McAuliffe. Batting sixth in center field is Cesar CEDENO. Batting seventh at third base is Rich Severson. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jackie Hernandez. And batting ninth is the pitcher Steve Busby. Okay, Dave Roberts, man, he has been very disappointing, making his fifth start, 1-3 with a 9.78 ERA. More walks and strikeouts, and opponents are batting .363 against him. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 45.4%. He does not have one single pitch that is league average or better. The best option is the fastball. Overall rated a 73. The 27-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. We will likely not re-sign him to a long-term deal. Looking at his log, I guess you could say he's improved. 10 runs, 6 runs, 3 runs. Although he walked 4 and did not strike out anyone in his previous start, which was against the Tigers. Don't expect a lot today from him. We'll take a look at our defense, which has been fairly solid since we upgraded them defensively. We do have behind home plate today Boccabella. Frederico leading it off against Dave Roberts with a ground ball base hit into left. Rico at first, 95 rated speed. With a lefty on the mound, I'm not sure if he's going to be going. Doesn't have to, as Roberts walks Harper. If I were a real manager, I'd already get somebody up in the bullpen. First and second, nobody out, and he walks HEALY for the bases loaded. All right, well, there's not a lot we can do. We're going to play regular depth and give up a run for a potential double play. This would not happen unless something big was about to happen. Mike FIORE lines it to left. Rico will tag and score. 1-0. Harper advances. 1 down for Dick McAuliffe. Again, we'll play double play depth. 0-1. Here's a ground ball to short. Catcher running. We get the force at second, and the runner on third will score. 2-0 Royals. Could not be any worse. As Cesar CEDENO flies out to deep center field. Top of the second. Here's Rose Skidmore leading it off. 2-2. Ground ball to short. It's Hernandez tossing out Skidmore. 1 down to Van Kelly, who will take ball 4. I feel like it's an event every time we get a walk. It just hardly ever happens anymore. And Boccabella gets a base hit to center field. He just earned himself another game. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that I do that, but that is kind of like how we're, trying to make it fair for both of our terrible catchers. Neither one of them are any good. And I guess technically Boccabella will lose his job here once we sign Jim Frunch. Okay, Dave Roberts is up. There's nothing we can do but let him swing away here. And he does make contact. We're going to strand those runners and go to the bottom of the second. Don't forget, we're giving away prizes during the 7th inning stretch. So make sure you stick around for that. Severson hits a ground ball to short. I thought that might actually get through. It does not. There's one down. And Jackie Hernandez popping it up to third. 2 quick outs, and the pitcher, Busby, batting 130. Lines it to right, and Dave Parker will make a catch. That's a nice bounce back inning. Top of the third, and Johnny Jeter will lead it off, striking out. Second K for Busby. Here's Tito Fuentes, full count. Fly ball to right. RICO making the catch. And Dave Parker, he's got our only hit. Oh no, we have 2 hits now, my bad. Parker does walk though. So he's been on base both times. We need a home run. We have not had a home run in so long. CRUZ shoots it to left for a single, and Parker will advance. When you've already had your 2 best hitters bat, and you need to score a run, and you're looking at this sad sack group here, you're like, where's this run's going to come from? Skidmore does get some good wood on it, but unfortunately, in the region of Frederico. Bottom of the third as Rico leads it off. 3-1 count. Popping it up. No strikeouts yet for Roberts. And as you saw, he had walked 4 in his previous start, so he's walked 6 batters in a row without striking somebody out. And I have a feeling he's not anywhere close to being done. Tommy Harper flies out to left, and then Fran Healy, who walked the first time up, pulls it to left, and it will be caught by CRUZ. Top of the 4th inning, here's Van Kelly. He walked his first time up. Popping it up here, foul ground. 1 down. Boccabella hits a ground ball to first. Boccabella batting 233. That's actually pretty solid for him. 2 down, and Greg Pryor can't buy a hit. He pops it up right to the second base bag. Bottom of the 4th, we're moving along. There's lefty on lefty violence. Got back-to-back lefties. FIORE lines it to left. Nobody is getting fooled on the Royals team today. They do only have 1 hit, though. Dick McAULIFFE strikes out. There's the strikeout. Roberts is in a bit of a groove here. Cesar CEDENO hits a ground ball to Skidmore, and he boots it. All right. Runner at first, 2 down. Rich Severson, a 1-2 count, and a base hit. So these will all be unearned runs that are about to happen. The pitcher's up next. There's 2 outs, and Jackie Hernandez does not even have a hit versus a lefty. The manager in me is like, walk this clown and get to the pitcher. But Roberts should be able to get out Jackie Hernandez, a light-hitting shortstop. Well, he walks him anyway. I'm okay with that. I mean, I have no problem with that. It's stupid, but this is baseball mogul. All right, now if Busby hits a bases-clearing double, I mean, then there was never anything we could do today. Yeah. So that's, I mean, it was going to happen. And an error, so we can wrap it up. We'll just go ahead and get to the duck race. That's the exciting thing. Battling hits from pitchers. That's so stupid. Pounded in the dirt. None of this matters. Fuentes. And Parker. Roberts. To Healy. Only 2 innings away from the duck race. Yeah, the catcher's going to tag and go to second. That's very realistic. What a great sim this is. The bases clearing double for the pitcher, and the catcher tagging up from first. Brilliant. Okay. Top of the 6th. We're getting there, kids. It does not matter. Skidmore. Flying out to center. Will CRUZ tag and go to second? No, of course not, even though he's got 90 speed. Van Kelly with a hit. This is just delaying the inevitable. And Pryor. Pryor, perhaps with a double. Is that his first double of the year? It is. Also of note, Van Kelly has no extra base hits this year. I noticed that as I was looking at his stats prior to the game starting. We're going to pinch hit Joe Keogh. Another horrible performance from Roberts, although the defense did not help him out today. I think 3 or 4 of those runs were unearned. And Keogh never comes through. Bottom of the 6th inning, let's bring in a reliever. We got 3 righties coming up. Dukes. Tom Dukes is coming in. He's surprisingly been very good. Certainly due to get clobbered, and this could be it. It was the bottom of the lineup that torched us, with the pitcher Busby getting 3 RBI. Okay. Of course. Always with 2 outs. They got to get a couple runs here eventually. Fran Healy, 3-run home run? Okay. All right, we are in the top of the 7th. So after these next 3 outs, we will do the duck race. We'll take a look at the prizes. And we will give away some good stuff. Oh, Johnny Jeter says not so fast. Gets a base hit. Oh, we're down 5 runs. Why not steal? Because it does not matter to Baseball Mogul. He does get a stolen base. Tito Fuentes will fly out to left. It does not matter. Dave Parker will walk for the 2nd time, setting up a potential double play. No. CRUZ flies out to center. Jeter will tag on his own and go to 3rd. And Rose Skidmore. A floater into center field. It falls in for a hit. Oh, man, I thought we were going to prizes. Hell to the yes. And Dave Parker makes it to 3rd. 6-2. Here's Van Kelly. Keep it rolling. You son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, it's a throwing error. They're giving us more runs. They're delaying the inevitable. John Boccabella, 1-1. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Thank you. 6-3. Let's get to the duck race. Quack, quack. All right. Super full screen mode. Now, we've got 15 ducks, and that means we've got 5 prizes. And you know what? I did a bad job of not actually preloading the prizes. That's what I want to show you. I'm sure everybody who is in this race already knows what the prizes are, I should say. Let's, damn it, I wanted to do that anyway. You know what? It's the right thing to do. So let's pull up those prizes really quick. Here is the 5th place prize. We got 5 prizes because we got 15 ducks. Whenever we get to 15 ducks, I always add a 5th place prize. And in this case, it is a 2020 Topps Frank Thomas 1985 style jersey relic card, or perhaps it could be a pants relic. It doesn't actually say game used memorabilia. It does say, so that is the 5th place prize. 4th place prize, we've given away this before, but because we're doing the 1972 season, we're giving away once again a 1972 Topps Billy Martin managerial card in which he is flipping the bird on his in his photograph there. I will also include the Billy Martin in action card. The total value of those cards are $6. The Frank Thomas card is a $10 value. The 3rd place prize is a 2019 Donruss name variation card for Shohei Ohtani. It's his nickname, Showtime. This card is valued at $15. The 2nd place prize is a 1987 Topps Bo Jackson rookie card. You probably just saw me pull this rookie card from the Time Travel Tuesday video that we did, where we opened up 3 1987 rack packs and we found the Bo Jackson rookie in there. This card is valued at $20. And then the grand prize in our first giveaway of the season is this 1975 Topps Robin Yount rookie card. We're giving away the Robin Yount rookie card because he, of course, was on the Brew Crew, 18 years old in this photo. And as you may or may not know, the Seattle Pilots became the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's what we're fighting so hard against right now in the 1972 season, keeping them from moving to Milwaukee. Now, this card in pristine condition is valued at $120. This card has some condition issues, but all in all, still a great card, one that you certainly would want in your collection. So that is the grand prize for today's giveaway. Okay, now back to the duck race here. We've got 6 automatic entries, and for the 6 of you, if any of you finish in the running in the top 5, whether it's your automatic entry duck or a second duck that you may have purchased, don't forget you have the option, you automatic entries, of choosing an alternate prize based on your personally favorite team. So you'll have to let me know that in the comments pretty quickly. Otherwise, I will just mail you your prize. Let me know whether you want the prize that I've offered or if you want a alternate team prize, which will be a surprise when you get it. Okay, and it'll be of equal or greater value than the prize that you would normally have won in that position. I hope all that makes sense. I hope I was clear. So we got our 6 automatic entries, which is Freddie C., John N., Michael B., Lying Dog, Mark Mantilla, and Don T. That's in order here. If you want to be someone in the future who gets an automatic entry, if you donate $10 to the channel, a one-time only thing, you will receive automatic entries into every giveaway that I do, whether or not you watch the video or not. If you win, I'll have the prize, I'll have your address, I just mail it out. Shipping is always free, prizes are always free. Any money donated to the channel goes right into the prize pool. Then we have James K. We have John N. with his second duck, and I'll refer back to that momentarily. We got Barry Barry, Fohi, New York, A-Rod, Jimmy RJ, New England Praise, and then we have the second entries for Lying Dog and Mark M. Any contestant can get a second duck to increase their chances by donating $5 to the channel by using the thanks button below. It is possible for you to win 2 prizes. So Mark M., Lying Dog, and John N. all have second ducks today to increase their opportunities. So without further ado, we're going to shuffle the characters one time to give it a little bit of randomization. The way that I add the ducks are in order of requested entries. So we're going to give it one shuffle right here. And there you go. We've got ducks. We've got costumes. Some ducks do not have either. It's going to be difficult to identify the ducks down here at the bottom. But once we start the race, all will be clear. You'll have to find your duck. And good luck to everybody who's participating in this. I believe this is the second most ducks we've ever had in a duck race, so this should be a lot of fun. And if you've watched our duck races before or any other duck race, you probably know that if you get ahead early on in the race, that's usually a bad sign. It doesn't mean you're not going to finish in the prize pool, but it isn't very often that we've seen a duck who may get out ahead early hang in there to win the race. So usually comes from behind. We'll see here how this plays out. Okay, we've got 1:45 on the clock, which is the regular time that we always have. We've shuffled our characters. Good luck finding your duck, and we will get started on the count of 3, 2, 1, quack! Okay, here we go. At the top, New England Praise has some divine intervention getting their early lead. We've also got Freddie C's automatic entry duck. We've got Mark M's Lying Dog up there, Faux High New York. James K hanging in there. A-Rod, newcomer, getting into the race with 1:20 to go. Mark M, John N, second duck, and Barry Barry hanging back. That's the best strategy we've seen. Jimmy RJ and Lying Dog's second duck at the bottom. Moving along. Lying Dog's second duck is a snail, I think. New England Praise is setting the pace. James K boosted ahead just briefly as others are jockeying for position behind him. 50 seconds to go. John N is ahead with his second duck. He's got a whole duck lead on James K. Not a good sign for John N, though. He is coming back to the pack as we approach 35 seconds to go in the race. New England Praise is in the back. Freddie C, Jimmy RJ just playing it smart and pacing himself, his duck self. We got 20 seconds to go. James K and A-Rod way pulling ahead. Now everybody's falling back. This is kind of how it goes. We're approaching 10 seconds to go right now. Here we go. It's going to be a big sprint to the finish. Here comes Don T. Here comes Faux High New York out of nowhere. Bursting ahead. Faux High New York wins. Don T, I believe, is second. Congrats to Faux High New York. Let's see the final standings here. Faux High New York, Don T's automatic entry. New England Praise does finish in the top 3. Number 4 goes to Lying Dog. He gets the Billy Martin card. And Jimmy RJ, he will get the Frank Thomas card. So Don T, I need to know from you whether you want the second place card, which was the, I've already blanked on it. It was the second place card. I forget. New England Praise gets a third place card, which is, it was the Bo Jackson card. Do you want the Bo Jackson card or do you want a team card? New England Praise, you get the Shohei Ohtani. Lying Dog, you get an option as well. You can take the Billy Martin or you can go with a team prize. Jimmy RJ, you will get the Frank Thomas card. So, Faux High, New England Praise, and Jimmy RJ, my email will be in the comments below. You must email me and let me know what your address is, and I will get your cards out to you as soon as possible. Don T and Lying Dog, I need to know if you want your team prize or the main prize. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of fun. I thank you so much for the participating, guys. I love giving away prizes. It is the holiday season, and that makes me happy as well. Please let me know your prize options or your addresses, and I will get them out to you so you can have them in time for Christmas. Okay. Shoo, I need a little drink of my coffee here. Very exciting. All right. We need a lefty to bring in. We're going to go right to Riddleberger, simply because he has pitched the least amount of innings of any of our pitchers, and he gave up. No, he did not give up a run yesterday. I think he came in and allowed an inherited run to score, but I guess he did not give up a run. But he's been so solid for us. Okay, here we go. 6-3, Royals, bottom of the 7th inning. Mike FIORE will lead it off, and Riddleberger strikes him out. 1 down. Back-to-back lefties with Dick McAULIFFE. He's going to pop it up on the infield, and Fuentes will make... Oh, no, that was actually Skidmore backpedaling to make the play. Cesar CEDENO. We'll let Riddleberger pitch to CEDENO because he does get out lefties and righties. It's a ground ball to Fuentes. Very good. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Greg PRYOR will lead it off against Busby. 106 pitches. Line drive to short, and Hernandez will make the play. Riddleberger coming out of the game for a pinch hitter. I guess it'll be Rich Rollins, who's been a huge disappointment. He's definitely well past his expiration date. He batted over 300 last year in everyday duty. This year, he could barely get it past the pitcher. 2 down, we're back to Johnny Gita, and that might fall in for a hit. Get down. Oh, no, it's going to be caught by the center fielder, CEDENO. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and we'll bring in a righty. Ray Peters, certainly overused so far. I don't really feel like his ERA is indicative of how he's pitched, but I guess you are what your ERA says you are. Rich Severson will strike out. That's a good start to the inning. Here's Jackie. Oh, the poo-poo platter. That will do it for Busby. We have a pinch hitter. Bob Oliver showing us his stretching skills at first. Runner at first, 2-1 to Oliver. Please, sir, must I have a hit? Nope. And then RICO gets a base at the right. It's never easy. Here's Tommy Harper. How many will they score? Fly ball to center. Okay, we're down to the final 3 outs. John Hiller coming in for a save opportunity. It is Tito Fuentes grounding out to first, and Dave Parker. A base hit to left. I think Parker has 3 hits today. CRUZ batting 182. I feel like you should never pinch hit for your cleanup hitter. But you know what? We will hit and run here. We have not hit and run all game. Oh, shit. Okay. Royals win 6-3. Let's look at the standings. Yeah. All right. So Royals do get a game back on us because of that. Tigers have a half-game lead over the Red Sox. Rangers have now fallen to 3rd. Take a look at the National League. Mets just keep winning. 31 victories. And the Astros have a 2.5-game lead over the Dodgers. I also want to point out that we were getting a little bit of money from the away games in Kansas City. I think it's such a small amount because we're not really bringing in a lot of attendance to those games. So now that we head back home by the 2nd game of the series versus the Orioles, who I believe are also a last place team, well, they're tied for last. So I'm hoping that within 2 games we'll have got back into the positive and we can make some decisions on our roster. Okay, let's pull up the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily. White Sox win 10-3. Good for them. Then we have Tom Seaver pitching a 1-hitter for the Padres. Good job by Tom Terrific. And then Fred Rico goes 4 for 5. Who cares? Transactions. Let's take a look here. Freddie Patek for Baltimore is going to miss 6 months. He is the leadoff hitter for the Orioles. 183 days. That'll slow down the base stealer. Don't forget, they also do not have any money allocated for medical, and that's why they're struggling with injuries, especially to their pitching staff. Then we got Pete Ham. Shoulder tendonitis is going to be out 7 days. And finally, Doc Medich, who we just saw on the baseball card for Steve Busby. A ruptured knee, and he will miss 35 days. He is in the regular rotation for the Yankees. So, Yankees struggling with injuries. Let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I hope everyone enjoyed the duck race. I'm sorry we can't have everybody win, but I do appreciate people who've made donations to the channel. We are getting close to being able to actually cash it out to put toward prizes. And when I'm able to do that, we'll even get a better upgrade of prizes. So that'll be fun. Dave Parker had a double. Greg Pryor got his first double of the year. Parker got thrown out to lose the ball game. Error by an outfielder and the first baseman. Dave Roberts did not pitch well. He walked 4, gave up 6 runs, 5 hits, a couple of errors in there, led to 4 unearned runs. The bullpen did their job, which is nice. Steve Busby gets the win. He's 4-5. John Hiller gets his 5th save. The bases clearing double by Steve Busby. That's what really ended the ball game there in the 4th inning. Okay, well, everyone, if you want a prize, you know how to contact me. You know what I need to know from you. I like to give it, a week to 10 days before I give up on everyone. So please contact me as soon as possible and let me know what you want, whether you want an alternate prize, if you're an alternate entry, an automatic entry person, or if you're a newcomer, please send me your email and I will get your address in my email and I will get your prizes out as soon as possible. Okay, until next time, everyone, have a great day.